Now, sometimes we want to get data from the web pages, and then we want to use that for making the visualization. That might be a public data which is available, like you might have that worldometer, and then this COVID-19 dashboard. So that kind of websites were very popular during the COVID or this pandemic. So at that time we were looking at the data from this one. Now that data, if I want to import into this Power BI environment, or let's say sometime it is a stock market. So NSE or BSC site is there where month on month or day to day this data is given over there. And that data I want to bring into this Power BI environment, and I want to create different charts, and I want to understand some patterns and all those things. So how we can do that? So we cannot do a manual entry from that. Okay, we cannot copy and paste that, or let's say if we can do that, that it is a difficult task. But we can directly connect this Power BI with that particular web page, so that whenever it gets updated, here by just clicking on this refresh button, all this data will be getting updated. You don't need to do manually, or you don't need to do the process again and again. And that is why we recommend to connect with the source file where your data is getting updated. Okay, so let's say if I'm updating this week one data every time, so I should connect it with this week one, and then I keep on updating that one. And once it is updating is done, I should refresh on, I should click on this refresh button, and all this remaining data will be loaded into this Power BI. Okay, so now which web page we are going to use? So here, import data from link, that file is there. So let me open that. And here you can see we are having three links. One is Corona data, that is from this Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, that is from Government of India. This is, you have to do it in a homework. So I'm not going to use this link. I'm going to use one more complex data, that is World Population link. So let me copy this one. And another one is also given like money control link. So from where also you can import the data. That is for your practice purpose. So we are going to use this one. I can show you maximum this cleaning activity. Okay. So let me copy this link. And first of all, we are going to see it over here. So here, there are so many information is given, like list of countries by past and projected future population. Now here some text are given, sections are given, countries are given, preliminary notes are given, and how it was calculated, like growth and everything, that is given. And now the table is coming over there. Estimates between the year 1950 and 1980. And this is in 1000. Okay. So you can see right starting from Afghanistan till, it might be till the Zimbabwe. Here you can see the Zimbabwe. It is the last country. So it is alphabetically ordered. And at last we are having this row called world. Okay. Which is the total of everything. Beside, like below that, you can see estimates between the year 1985 and 2015. So that is also like here it is given. And once again, like it is the same way the table is organized. And here you can see one more table is there. That is 2020 to 2050. So 2020 to 2050, the data is given. So that is the projected one. Now we would like to have all these three tables into my Power BI. So how we can do that? So we can simply copy this link. So I'm just going to this address bar, copying this link, going to this Power BI, and here you can see this get data is there. So let me click on this one. And here the option is there called web. Okay, so here let me click on the web, and here I'll be pasting my link. Once I have pasted my link, I'll just click on this OK. Here it will take a time because it is interacting with that particular web page and fetching all the details from there. And here, once it is done, you will be able to see it in a navigator window. And you can see the data it has fetched from that website. Now here you can see there are several things, like it is categorized depending upon the backend coding that that website has done. So let's say here estimates between the year 1950 to 1950 to 1980. So that is the first table we have got over here. Now here you can see, ideally it should come at the first, like this should be the column, country should be the column name, 1950 should be the column name. So likewise it should be there, but here due to some, coding, like it is, using HTML table. So that might be having a blank row or something like that. So it is not able to identify like it is a header or not. Okay, that is one problem we are having. Another, like this is the table which is from 1985 to 2015, and here the same way it is given, and similarly it is given for the 2020 and 2015. You can see here. So these are the three tables that we want to import. Now, apart from this, there are also some other information which is fetched by this Power BI. So let me click on this table one, and here you can see it has got some other information like intercontinental and something like that. So it might be there. So this kind of table might be there, and that is why it is fetching. So somewhere it might be there. Let me see. Yeah, this is the table. You can see this intercontinental and all those things. So it is a table structure. So it has got it from there. Economic. Here it is also economic, likewise. And this is another table, like there is introduction, preliminary notes, and all those things. Like, there is on the top, there is a table, this one. It is also, they are identifying. Apart from this, HTML code is also, it is fetching. So this is the code which is used in this website. Okay, so it is fetching over there. So it is not useful to us because it might be useful to the developer, not for us. Okay. So what is useful to us? It is these three tables. So let me click on this first, second, and third. Okay, these three tables I would like to import into my Power BI environment. Now here we are not clicking on the load button. Why? Because we need to perform some cleaning activity. Now when we click on this load, whenever we don't want to edit our data, we just want to directly use our data. So at that time we click on the load, so directly it will load into Power BI environment and you will be redirected to this report section only. But here we want to edit that data because we want to move this headers on the top. We want to remove some columns. We want to make some other changes and all those things. We want to also merge the things and all. So for that, I have to click on the transform data because I want to transform data before I can use them. So that's why I'll click on this transform data. As soon as I click on this transform data, you can see the Power Query editor is open. Now there are two windows you can see here. One is Power BI, that main application, and this is the Power Query editor. Now it will be redirecting you over here.